He died in his father's arms. 3-year-old boy was killed in mosque massacre as he tried to run away. A tragic 3-year-old died in his father's arms during the New Zealand mosque terror attack, with his brother only surviving the horror by playing dead, a friend has revealed, as the names of the first victims begin to emerge. Mikad Ibrahim was attending Friday prayers with his father and older brother Abdi Ibrahim when a gunman stormed the Al-Nur Mosque in Christchurch and opened fire on the worshippers. He is believed to be among 49 confirmed dead in the attack, as tributes are paid to 8 others thought dead in the tragic shooting, with more still unaccounted for. It's believed that at the time of the horrific attack, Mikad ran from the gunman while his father and brother played dead. His family had been desperately searching for him in the wake of the shooting, but have now paid tribute to the youngster on Facebook. "Verily we belong to God and to Him we shall return," Mr. Ibrahim said, adding, "We'll miss you dearly, brother." On Saturday morning, a friend confirmed that little Mikad had died the previous evening in his father's arms. Mikad Ibrahim sadly passed away in his father's arms last night, and was taken away by staff, he said. "R.I.P. my little friend, you will be sorely missed by all. Such a beacon of light," he added. Since Mr. Ibrahim confirmed the tragic passing of Mikad, well-wishers have been paying tribute to the little boy. "My heart aches for you and your family. Nothing I can say can help, but my sincerest condolences," one person wrote. "So sad to hear about your loss. May his soul rest in peace, may Allah give patience to your family," another added. A third wrote, "Sorry, you lost your brother Abdi. Such a sad time. Stay strong and love to you and your family." The youngster is thought to be among 49 killed in the massacre at 1:40 p.m. local time on Friday, with the families of others thought dead now also paying tribute. Haji Daud Nabi, 71, Naeem Rashid and his 21-year-old son Talha are among those now named, with Abdul Hamid, Khalid Hajmi Satafa and Ashraf Ali also among those thought to be dead. And also today, tributes were paid to Hasna Araparvan and Sayed Milne, who was just 14 years old, both thought to have died in the tragic shooting. Mr. Nabi, a father of 5 and retired engineer, moved to New Zealand from Afghanistan in 1977 and set up a new life as one of the first Muslims in New Zealand. 2 of his sons, Omar Nabi, 43, and Yaman Nabi, 45, appeared outside Christchurch District Court on Saturday morning where they shared photos of their father. The pair were told to expect the worst on Friday afternoon after their father hadn't returned from his Friday prayers. Naeem Rashid, from Abbottabad in Pakistan, was hailed a hero after he tried to wrestle the gun from the Christchurch shooter on Friday. He was badly wounded after he launched himself at the shooter in a bid to protect fellow worshippers. He was rushed to hospital following the attack, but later died. Mr. Rashid worked in Pakistan at a private bank before moving to Christchurch, where he worked as a teacher. In a tragic twist, Mr. Rashid's 21-year-old son, Talha, also lost his life during the mass shooting. Dr. Khurshid confirmed to Airy News that his brother Mr. Rashid and nephew Talha had been killed in the terrifying attack. A Facebook appeal was issued for missing man Lilik Abdul Hamid, but it has since been confirmed he did not survive. A friend of one struggled has passed away in New Zealand. The victim of an animal terrorist, a relative wrote on Facebook. All Muslims are grieving and pray for you. Born in Indonesia, Mr. Abdul Hamid was a practicing Muslim who lived in Christchurch. Kashmir High School student Syed Milne, 14, who was at Friday prayers when the shooting started, is believed to be dead. Although it's not been officially confirmed, his father has spoken of his loss. "I've lost my little boy, he's just turned 14, his devastated father John Milne told NZME. "I haven't heard officially yet that he's actually passed, but I know he has because he was seen. I'm keeping it together and tears are helping. Just by being here, it is helping," he added. Ashraf Ali, a respected imam at the Masjid al-Nur mosque who was originally from Fiji, is also believed to be among the dead. "We went to school together," his friend Abdul Qayyum told Daily Mail Australia, before weeping. They were meant to go to a gathering in their home country in a few weeks, but it won't be happening now. Mr. Qayyum said he will always remember his quiet friend's laugh. "There was a game we used to play called Last Card. Every time I saw him I called him Last Card, and when he saw me he called me Last Card," he chuckled. Another believed to be among the dead is Husna Ara Parveen, who was reportedly gunned down as she tried to save her quadriplegic husband from the shooter, according to the Bangla Tribune. Many are still missing following the tragic shooting, with the spokesman for Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs confirming that 5 Pakistani citizens are unaccounted for. The Pakistan Association of New Zealand, PANZ, confirmed 34-year-old Syed Jahandad Ali was also missing. A work colleague reportedly saw Mr. Ali heading to the mosque just after 1 p.m. on Friday. Other missing victims are understood to be Vora Remez, 28, and 36-year-old Hussein Al-Amari. Al-Amari's family have registered him as missing after he was not among the injured rushed to Christchurch Hospital on Friday afternoon. "We are just praying and trying to be patient," Al-Amari's sister Aya said. "I feel for those who already know the fate of their loved ones. We have to be strong and stay together." The Al-Amari family moved to New Zealand from the United Arab Emirates 22 years ago. Indian politician Asaduddin Owaisi confirmed on Twitter Farhad Hassan, whose parents live in Hyderabad, was also reported missing. Mr. Owaisi has also requested support of authorities in helping a Hyderabad resident travel to New Zealand to see his brother who was reportedly shot in the chest. A video from Christchurch shows one Ahmed Jahangir who was shot. His brother Iqbal Jahangir is a resident of Hyderabad and would like to go to NZ for Ahmed's family, Mr. Owaisi tweeted. At least one Jordanian was killed in the attacks and 2 are critical among the 8 injured, Jordan's foreign ministry announced, according to Arab News. Khalid Hajmi Satafa was reportedly confirmed dead while Jordanian barber Wasim al-Sati and his daughter were critically injured. Mr. al-Sati, who moved to New Zealand for a better life, is recovering in hospital, where he shared a video to social media. Abdul Rahman Hashi, 60, a preacher at Dar al-Hijra Mosque in Minneapolis, told the Washington Post that his 4-year-old nephew was killed in the attack. Mr. Hashi said his brother-in-law Aidan Ibrahim Deary was in hospital after suffering a gunshot wound. He had been praying with his 5 children, who all managed to escape except the youngest child, who was killed. Others still missing include Kamal Darwish and former Muslim Association of Canterbury Secretary Abdel Fattah Qasim. Mr. Qasim is currently listed as missing, and initial reports indicated he was spotted gravely injured in the mosque. A woman was pictured outside a community centre near Masjid al-Nur in Christchurch said her husband has been missing since Friday's mosque attack. Additionally, a toddler and a teenager boy are among the victims in need of urgent hospital treatment following the New Zealand mosque massacre, Christchurch Hospital's head of surgery Greg Robertson confirmed. The 2-year-old boy and 13-year-old boy were rushed to hospital following the mosque terrorist attack. Both are now in a stable condition. A 4-year-old girl has also been left in critical condition and has been transferred from Christchurch Hospital to the Starship Hospital, a children's hospital in Auckland. Mr. Robertson confirmed medical staff are continuing to provide care for 39 injured patients. Out of the 48 patients admitted to hospital, 7 individuals have now been discharged. The 36 in hospital also include 2 children that remain within our care. Both are boys, one is aged 2, and the other is aged 13, Mr. Robertson told reporters. Both are in a stable condition. As you would expect, the wounds from gunshots are often quite significant, he added. The surgeon also confirmed that 4 patients had passed away while they were being transported to the hospital. He also said that while the victims ranged in age from very young to quite elderly, and the majority of patients were males in the age range of 30s to 40s. Of the 36 patients that remain in hospital, 11 of them are in the intensive care unit, including 1 female aged in her mid-20s. All of those in ECU are what we would consider critically ill, the surgeon said. While some patients remain in a stable condition, the surgeon confirmed that others are not. He added that 12 operating theaters worked throughout the night. Many victims will need ongoing care. As you appreciate, there is usually not just one system involved, and we are using all of our surgical services in their different specialties to deliver care for the patients as they need it, he added.